I think holistically it's been a real good camp. I mean, we got a lot of talent on offense. We got a lot of experience on offense. Our offensive line, Austin Gund, and then Richer and Ruby at tackle really offer us a lot of experience, talent, and leadership in that offensive line. Strauss has had a real good camp at quarterback. We have some legitimate competition for that second spot. The receiving core is deep and talented. I feel good about the depth of our tight end position. And the biggest question mark coming into the camp was our running backs. And I think for the most part we've made legitimate progress there. Jacoby Green, Seth Fisher, TJ Moon have all really stepped up their game, and I feel like we got some options back there at tailback right now. Yeah, I think so far, we've had real good play out of our defensive line. I think we're too deep in that defensive line. I think our first group is very experienced and very talented. Kerry Wynn, Jacob Pierce, two seniors in that group right there. B.J. Scott, another senior. Evan Kelly was an all-conference caliber player a year ago. And then our second defensive line is very talented, maybe a little bit lacking in experience in terms of how many reps they've actually gotten in live games, but it's a real good group there. Linebacker position's real solid with Sparks and Wright and Roan. And I think we're working hard there to develop a second group behind them. In the secondary, I think we're very talented. We're not as experienced as we are in some other places on our football team, but we do have depth at corner. We do have depth at safety and rover. And I think we have a lot of talent and a lot of speed back there on the back end, so very optimistic. Well, I think consistency is always the biggest thing that will haunt me. It's I've seen this team perform at a very, very high level, and on both sides of the ball, and in theory in all three phases of the game. So I know what we're capable of doing. It's just developing that mindset of consistency, not to let your guard down, to maintain and sustain your intensity and your focus.